So this is going to be 10 movies that you might not have seen that are definitely worth checking out. They're in no particular order, so let's jump right in. The first one is Tango and Cash. This movie, as you can see, it stars Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell, and it's just a fun action movie. I think it's from like the late 80s or early 90s, and yeah, just a fun action movie, good time. The next one is The Sting. This stars Robert Redford and Paul Newman. I'd say these two guys are probably most well known for Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid, but this is another movie that the two starred in together, and it's kind of like if you've ever seen Ocean's 11, 12 or 13, it's kind of that sort of movie, but this was made in the 70s, and it's pretty good if you like those sort of movies. It's got a few good twists in there and that, and definitely worth checking out. About a couple of con men. The next one is City of God. This movie, it's in subtitles, but it's a real good look at, I think it's somewhere in South America. It's like the ghetto, and it just goes through this kid's life from a young child to like a young adult, and that's definitely a good movie. Even if you don't like subtitles, it's that good of a story. It kind of sucks you in anyway. The next one's JFK. This movie, if you know about the JFK conspiracy, this is definitely worth checking out. Or even if you don't, this might be the thing that gets you into the JFK whole conspiracy. I think the movie's like longer than 2.5 hours long, but it just flies by because it's that much of a gripping story. You're just along for the ride. Speaking of a ride, that brings us to our next one, Joyride. In my opinion, it's Paul Walker's probably his best movie outside of the Fast and Furious movies. It's a thriller. It's a horror thriller, but I'd say it's more on the thriller side. And this is a fun thriller. It's like Scream. So if you like the Scream movies, or you're looking at getting into thrillers or whatever, this is definitely one to start off with. The General's Daughter. This stars John Travolta, and this is probably John's best movie outside of outside of Grease. I'd say Grease is probably his best movie, apart from this. But this is it's kind of like a thriller, drama, detective sort of story. Definitely worth checking out. Interesting. Slumdog Millionaire. We'll get to next. I was thinking about this movie the other day, that's why I put it on this list. I won't say too much about it because when I first watched this movie I didn't know too much about it myself, and I didn't think I'd like it, but I really ended up enjoying it, so hopefully you guys will too. Rise of the Foot Soldiers. This is like a true story based on an English crime that happened in the 90s. It's about like a football hooligan who ended up becoming a big time gangster, and then I won't tell you too much because it's a true story. You'll have to check it out if you like crime films. You'll definitely enjoy this. This is a really good film, actually. Really good British crime film. The Butterfly Effect. This is a strange one. It gets you thinking about stuff. Definitely worth checking out if you like movies that make you think. It's a little bit of a sci-fi, but not too much of a sci-fi. It's a grounded sci-fi. There's not aliens or anything like that, but yeah, if you like a movie that makes you think and gets you questioning stuff, check this one out. And then last we've got the Good, the Bad and the Ugly. You know, it's my favourite Western movie. Great score. Everything about this movie is pretty good, to be honest. And in my opinion, I'd say it's Clint Eastwood's best film. And like I say, my favourite Western, probably the best Western, I'd say. So yeah, that's 10 movies that you might not have seen or that are definitely worth checking out. Let me know which movies you think I should check out. Leave a comment down below and subscribe and like this video. Thanks.